Here's the next section of our 2D Google Classroom. For this one, we have a whole bunch of colored shapes, some of which we just worked with in the above screens. And then down below, we have a whole bunch of black shapes. The colored shapes are going to match one of the black shapes. Now I changed the way that they look, so some of them are rotated or turned a little bit, but each of these black shapes does match one of the colored ones up on the top. So do you see how they all have arrows attached to them? And they're all the same color. So let's see, my red circle has a red arrow that matches. Well, if you click on the arrow, you're going to see 2 blue dots and a blue line. Now this is very tricky, but I know you can do it. If you take your cursor, your mouse on top of it, and you see how I have this 4 arrow T looking thing? If I take it and click it and move it like that, it's gonna go somewhere that I don't want it to go. So this is very tricky, but I want you to take your mouse and put it on the bottom blue dot. Do you see how my mouse just changed from arrows? Let's see it again. Here are the arrows to just a little black T. Here, let's look at it one more time. Here's the arrow because I'm on top of it. Now I want to go to the blue dot at the bottom. And do you see how it turned into a T? Okay, you want it to stay at a T. So you're going to take your mouse, you're going to click it while it's on that T, and you're going to hold it. Now watch what my line does. Do you see how it doesn't move anymore, but it stays in the one spot and it can expand? That's what you want it to do. So you're going to, while you're still holding it, you're going to move it to the shape that it matches. So I see this shape is a circle. And then I'm going to let it go. And look what just happened. My arrow now expanded and it's pointing at the right shape. Now watch what happens if I do it using my arrows. You see how my cursor has 4 arrows on there? If I clicked and dragged it like this, do you see that little line? That's showing you that the whole thing is moving. So watch what happens. I found my triangle, but look. Does that look like the arrow that I wanted you to do? No, because I didn't do it right. So I'm going to put it back. And I'm going to make sure my arrow disappears and it turns into just a T. Once it's at a T, I'm going to click my mouse, hold it, and drag it so it gets bigger. See my line? And then once I'm at the shape that I want, I'm going to let go of my mouse button and look, it just got bigger and it's pointing to the right one. So you might have to do it a couple times. If you mess up, it's okay. Just put the arrow back and then find how you need to do it.